You wake up in the middle of the night again. Your vision is slightly blurred, your head feels heavy, and you can't remember why you went to the bathroom. You think it's just a normal sign of aging, or maybe you slept too little the night before. But what if I told you that this nightly routine, taking a sleeping pill, could be slowly stealing your memory, your focus, and even your independence? The truth is more frightening than most seniors realize. The very medication you rely on to sleep safely may be quietly harming your brain. Every night, millions of seniors reach for those small tablets hoping for rest. They think, this is harmless. I just need a good night's sleep. But research from leading neurology journals paints a different picture. Long-term use of sedatives and sleep-inducing medications is linked to an increased risk of cognitive decline, memory lapses, and even dementia. And the danger is cumulative. The longer you use them, the more your brain is exposed to subtle but serious chemical changes. Let me share an example that will sound familiar. Mrs. Huang, 71, had been taking her prescribed sleeping pills for nearly 5 years. She never noticed anything unusual. At first, she slept through the night, no complaints. But gradually, she began forgetting simple things, the names of friends where she placed her glasses, even appointments with her doctor. Her family dismissed it as normal aging, but her neurologist told a different story. Her memory decline was being accelerated by long-term nightly use of sedatives. What Mrs. Huang experienced is not rare. It happens to thousands of seniors every year. What's even more alarming is that the effect is not just memory. Daily sleeping pills can make your reflexes slower, your balance weaker, and your judgment less sharp. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night half asleep and heading to the bathroom. A small misstep could lead to a fall, a fracture, or even hospitalization. Studies show that seniors on long-term sleep medication are significantly more likely to experience falls compared to those who use alternative methods. So it's not just your brain at risk, it's your life. And yet there's a twist that most people don't know. These medications can make sleep feel deeper than it actually is. You might lie in bed convinced that you had a good night's rest, only to wake up groggy, disoriented, and foggy-headed. Your body and mind are not fully recovered, even though the pill convinced you otherwise. It's a false sense of security, a hidden danger that traps your brain in a cycle of dependency. You might ask, but what can I do? I can't sleep without them. That's exactly what I want to help you with in this video. You don't have to sacrifice your rest or your safety. There are safe, effective ways to restore healthy sleep patterns, protect your memory, and even improve your energy throughout the day without putting your brain at risk. From dietary adjustments to bedtime routines and gentle exercises, these strategies are backed by science and designed specifically for seniors. Before we dive into all the solutions, I want you to make a promise to yourself. Stay with me until the end of this video. By the time we finish, you will understand exactly how your brain is being affected, why sleeping pills are a hidden danger, and what practical steps you can take immediately to sleep safely and regain control over your nights. Don't ignore the early signs. Memory lapses, grogginess, or nighttime confusion are warnings that should not be overlooked. So tonight, before you reach for that pill, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this truly helping me, or is it slowly taking more than it gives? Your brain deserves better. Your nights deserve better. And in this video, I will guide you step by step to reclaim your sleep and your mind without risking the hidden dangers of daily sleeping pills. Have you ever woken up feeling like your mind is in a fog, struggling to recall something you knew perfectly yesterday? Perhaps you forgot a familiar name or misplaced a simple object. For many seniors, these moments are dismissed as just getting older. But the reality is far more alarming. Long-term use of sleeping pills can accelerate memory loss and impair your brain's ability to function normally. This is not speculation, it's a medically documented fact. According to studies published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society and research from Harvard Medical School, seniors who take sedative hypnotic medications regularly are at a significantly higher risk of cognitive decline. These drugs, commonly prescribed to help you fall asleep, interfere with neurotransmitters that regulate brain activity. Over time, this interference reduces your brain's ability to form and store new memories, sometimes irreversibly. Let me illustrate with a story. Mr. Choi, 69, had relied on nightly sleeping pills for over 6 years. At first, he thought they were harmless. I feel rested in the morning, so everything must be fine, he told me. But over time, he noticed alarming changes. He forgot the names of neighbors he had known for decades, misplaced his keys multiple times a day, and even struggled to recall appointments he had scheduled himself. His family began to notice too. He became frustrated with himself, confused, and sometimes angry over minor misunderstandings. After consulting a neurologist, Mr. Choi learned the shocking truth: the very pills he trusted to help him sleep were undermining his memory and brain health. This is not an isolated case. Medical research confirms that chronic use of these medications, particularly benzodiazepines, is linked to a 50–70% higher likelihood of developing dementia compared to seniors who do not use these drugs regularly. What makes this more concerning is that the cognitive decline is gradual. It doesn't hit suddenly. Instead, it creeps in quietly, eroding memory, attention, and mental clarity, often going unnoticed until it becomes severe. Even short-term effects can be subtle but dangerous. Daytime drowsiness, slowed thinking, and difficulty concentrating are common in seniors who take sleeping pills nightly. These side effects may seem minor, but combined with memory impairment, they increase the risk of accidents, tripping on stairs, misjudging traffic, or forgetting to take essential medications. In essence, the medications meant to improve your nights may actually make your days more dangerous. And here's the part most people don't expect: memory isn't the only casualty. Daily use of sleeping pills can disrupt your brain's natural sleep architecture, particularly REM sleep, which is crucial for memory consolidation. Without adequate REM sleep, your brain struggles to organize, store, and recall information. It's like trying to save files on a computer while the hard drive is constantly being reformatted. Nothing is stored properly and your memory suffers. So what should you do if you recognize these warning signs? First, awareness is key. Take note if you experience forgetfulness, disorientation, or unusual lapses in memory. Next, consult your healthcare provider before making any changes. Abruptly stopping sedatives can be dangerous, but a guided tapering plan combined with safe, evidence-based sleep strategies can dramatically reduce risk while preserving sleep quality. Ask yourself, do you want to continue risking your memory for a night of temporary rest? Or do you want to regain your mental clarity and independence safely and naturally? Over the next sections, I will share alternatives that protect your brain while improving your sleep, from dietary choices to gentle evening routines, exercises, and cognitive strategies specifically designed for seniors. The truth is, reclaiming your memory and sleep doesn't require expensive drugs or risky supplements. It requires understanding your brain, respecting its limits, and making informed choices. Just like Mr. Choi, you can start noticing improvements once you replace reliance on pills with safe, supportive habits. But the first step is recognizing the hidden cost of daily sleeping pills before your brain pays the price. So I ask you, are you ready to wake up without fog, to remember clearly, and to protect your brain from hidden dangers? Keep watching, because the next section reveals the unexpected side effects of sleeping pills that most seniors never see coming, and why these effects can sneak up even faster than memory loss. Most seniors believe that sleeping pills only affect sleep. You take them at night, you wake up in the morning, and everything seems normal. But the truth is far more complex and far more dangerous. Daily use of these medications doesn't just interfere with memory, it quietly impacts your body in ways that you might not notice until it's too late. Research from neurology and geriatric journals has shown that long-term sedative use can increase daytime fatigue, impair motor coordination, and even raise the risk of falls and fractures. For seniors, these risks are far from minor. A minor trip on a carpeted floor or a misstep on a staircase can lead to a broken hip, hospitalization, or a permanent loss of independence. And these consequences can happen even if you feel fine immediately after waking. Let me share a story. Mrs. Kim, 68, had been taking a nightly sleeping pill for over 4 years. She considered it harmless, something that helped her finally fall asleep after tossing and turning for hours. But soon she noticed subtle changes. She became clumsier in the kitchen, spilling water or dropping utensils. On one particularly ordinary evening, she tripped over a rug and fell, breaking her wrist. Her doctor explained that the sedative had slowed her reflexes, impaired her balance, and dulled her alertness, making a simple household accident suddenly life-threatening. What seemed like a harmless habit had cascading effects on her safety and quality of life. And memory is not the only brain function affected. Studies indicate that sedatives can alter attention processing speed and problem-solving ability. Seniors may find themselves rereading a sentence multiple times, losing track of conversations, or struggling to make simple decisions. These subtle cognitive deficits often go unnoticed at first, masked by the assumption that aging naturally brings occasional forgetfulness. But the difference is critical. One is a normal change, the other is medication-induced deterioration. Even more surprising is how these pills affect mood. Seniors may experience increased anxiety, irritability, or depression, all masked under the belief that poor sleep is the root cause. The pills, ironically, can worsen mental well-being by altering neurotransmitter balance in the brain. It becomes a vicious cycle. The more you rely on them for sleep, the more they disturb your brain and body, ultimately making sleep itself less restorative. Mrs. Kim's story illustrates the hidden domino effect. Her night of rest came at a high cost. Reduced balance, slower reflexes, diminished mental sharpness, and a fall that required weeks of rehabilitation. She was not alone. A survey conducted among seniors taking sedatives daily revealed that nearly 40% reported at least one accident or near fall within a year. For some, the consequences were severe and permanent. So why do these side effects often go unnoticed? The danger lies in their subtlety. You might wake up feeling groggy and think it's just a sleep hangover, or you may drop an object and brush it off as clumsiness. These small signs taken together are warnings from your body and brain that shouldn't be ignored. The more consistent your nightly pill use, the more these effects accumulate, eroding both physical safety and cognitive clarity. Here's the critical point. You don't have to accept this as normal aging. There are safe alternatives that allow seniors to sleep soundly without sacrificing balanced cognition or mood. Gentle bedtime routines, nutrition adjustments, and cognitive strategies can all improve sleep quality while protecting your brain and body. The next section will focus on real-life stories of seniors who experience severe consequences from daily pills, underscoring why awareness and action are so vital. Before moving forward, ask yourself this. How many small accidents or foggy moments have you dismissed as minor, when in reality your sleeping pills could be silently amplifying these risks? Recognizing the problem is the first step to breaking the cycle and protecting your memory, your mood, and your mobility for years to come. It's easy to think, this won't happen to me. After all, taking a sleeping pill seems harmless, routine, even necessary. But the reality for many seniors is far more dangerous than they ever imagined. The consequences of daily sleeping pill use often don't appear all at once. They creep in quietly, building over months or years until a single moment changes everything. Take the story of Mr. Lee, 72, a retired engineer who had relied on nightly sedatives for almost 7 years. He was diligent with his medication, never missing a dose, convinced that it helped him sleep more deeply than anything else. But over time, his family noticed subtle changes. He would misplace objects, forget appointments, and occasionally appear confused in conversations he used to navigate effortlessly. These lapses seemed minor at first, nothing more than getting older. Then one morning, the unthinkable happened. Mr. Lee woke in the middle of the night, still half asleep, to use the bathroom. The combination of sedative-induced grogginess and reduced reflexes caused him to slip on the bathroom floor. He fractured his hip and spent several weeks in rehabilitation, struggling to regain strength and independence. His family was shaken. What began as a simple nightly pill had unexpectedly led to serious physical injury and emotional distress for everyone involved. Medical studies echo stories like Mr. Lee's. Seniors who use sedatives daily are more prone to falls, accidents, and hospitalizations. One 2018 study found that older adults on long-term sleeping pills were over 3 times more likely to experience a serious fall than those who did not use them. These statistics are not just numbers, they reflect real lives, disrupted independence, lost, and confidence shaken. But it isn't just physical injury that makes daily sleeping pills dangerous. Cognitive decline accelerates silently alongside these accidents. Seniors may start repeating questions, forgetting conversations, or struggling to follow simple instructions. Friends and family may dismiss these as normal age-related changes, but doctors know the truth. Chronic sedative use can amplify these cognitive challenges, putting seniors at risk for longer-term conditions like dementia. Consider Mrs. Park, 69, another senior who had been taking nightly sleeping pills for over 5 years. She thought she was doing everything right, taking the correct dose, sleeping through the night. But she began noticing unusual confusion. Simple calculations became difficult. She forgot which medications she had taken, and she even got lost during familiar walks around her neighborhood. It wasn't until her daughter insisted on a medical evaluation that she discovered her daily sedative use was contributing to her cognitive decline. With guidance from her physician, Mrs. Park slowly reduced her medication, adopting safer sleep habits. Within weeks, her alertness improved, and she regained a sense of confidence she hadn't realized she had lost. The lesson is clear. Daily sleeping pills may offer short-term relief, but the long-term consequences can be devastating. Falls, fractures, memory decline, confusion, and reduced quality of life are all common outcomes that remain hidden until it's almost too late. The fear isn't exaggerated. These risks are real, measurable, and avoidable with the right approach. Ask yourself, this is a night of temporary rest, worth risking your independence, your safety, and your brain health. Every night you rely on these medications, you are exposing yourself to hidden dangers. But there is hope. Seniors like Mr. Lee and Mrs. Park show that with careful guidance, lifestyle adjustments, and safer sleep alternatives, it's possible to reclaim your nights without jeopardizing your well-being. In the next section, we will explore safe alternatives, natural sleep boosters that improve rest, protect memory, and reduce the risk of accidents. You don't have to rely on pills to sleep soundly. Understanding the options available is the first step toward a healthier, safer, and more restful life. Remember, awareness is your first line of defense. The stories you've just heard are not rare. They are warnings urging you to reconsider habits that may feel harmless but carry hidden serious risks. By paying attention now, you can prevent similar events from happening to you or your loved ones. If you've been relying on sleeping pills nightly, you may feel trapped. The thought of trying to sleep without them can be terrifying, especially after years of dependency. But what if I told you that there are safe, natural methods to restore deep, rejuvenating sleep methods that protect your brain, improve memory, and reduce the risk of falls and accidents? The good news is that with small adjustments, seniors can reclaim restful nights without risking their health. First, let's talk about diet. Certain foods contain natural compounds that support sleep and brain health. Magnesium, for example, found in leafy greens, nuts, and seeds, relaxes muscles and calms the nervous system. Omega-3 fatty acids from fish like salmon or sardines improve brain function and may enhance sleep quality. Even a small snack before bed like a handful of almonds or a warm cup of chamomile tea can help signal to your body that it's time to rest. Research from the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging confirms that these foods can improve sleep latency, the time it takes to fall asleep without medication. Next, consider light exposure. Our bodies rely on natural light to regulate circadian rhythms, the internal clock that dictates sleep and wake cycles. Seniors who get 30-60 minutes of morning sunlight each day experience deeper sleep at night and improved alertness during the day. Avoid bright screens, phones, TVs, or tablets at least an hour before bedtime, as blue light can suppress melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep naturally. Evening routines are another powerful tool. Simple habits like gentle stretching, deep breathing exercises, or listening to calming music can signal your body that it's time to wind down. Mrs. Park 70 had struggled for years with sleeping pills. When she started practicing a nightly routine of light stretches and deep breathing combined with a warm cup of chamomile tea, she noticed improvements. Within 2 weeks, she fell asleep faster, woke up less during the night, and felt more refreshed in the morning. Physical activity during the day also plays a critical role. Regular movement, even light walking, gardening, or chair exercises help seniors sleep more deeply at night. Studies show that seniors who engage in at least 20-30 minutes of daily activity experience longer periods of deep sleep and reduced sleep fragmentation. Importantly, exercise also supports balance and strength, reducing the risk of falls, a concern that is heightened with daily sedative use. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques can further enhance sleep. Meditation, progressive muscle relaxation, or guided imagery calm the nervous system, lowering heart rate and blood pressure before bed. For seniors, these techniques provide a dual benefit. They improve sleep quality while reducing stress and anxiety, which are often underlying causes of insomnia. Finally, consider creating a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Invest in a supportive mattress and pillows that encourage comfort without restricting movement. Small changes like blackout curtains or a white noise machine can dramatically reduce nighttime awakenings and improve overall sleep efficiency. These natural alternatives aren't just theory, they are backed by science and real-life experiences. Seniors who adopt these habits often find that they can sleep better than they ever did with pills without compromising brain health or physical safety. And perhaps most importantly, they regain a sense of independence and confidence, knowing that their rest is both safe and restorative. Ask yourself this: what would it feel like to wake up each morning alert, balanced, and clear-minded without relying on a pill that comes with hidden risks? The answer may surprise you. By embracing these natural sleep boosters, you can protect your memory, prevent daytime accidents, and finally reclaim nights that were once dominated by grogginess and dependence on sedatives. In the next section, we will explore the brain fog trap, how sedatives affect cognition and balance, and what seniors can do to reverse these subtle but dangerous effects. Understanding this will allow you to see the true cost of daily sleeping pills and the immense value of safer alternatives. Have you ever noticed how some mornings feel like your mind is moving through fog? Words don't come as easily, thoughts seem sluggish, and even simple tasks feel overwhelming. For seniors, this isn't just getting older. Chronic use of sleeping pills can amplify this brain fog, quietly affecting attention, reaction time, and balance, sometimes with dangerous consequences. Medical studies show that sedative hypnotic drugs, especially benzodiazepines, act on receptors in the central nervous system that regulate both sleep and cognitive function. While they may help you fall asleep initially, they can impair alertness during the day, slow reflexes, and reduce coordination. This combination dramatically increases the risk of falls, a leading cause of injury and hospitalization among seniors. One research paper published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors taking these medications daily were nearly 3 times more likely to experience a serious fall than those who did not. Mr. Hahn, 73, experienced this firsthand. For years, he relied on nightly sleeping pills to manage insomnia. He felt they were harmless, he slept through the night and woke refreshed. But over time, his family noticed subtle changes. He became slower to react when standing up, hesitated on stairs, and occasionally stumbled on flat surfaces. One evening, while reaching for a cup of tea in the kitchen, he lost his balance and fell, fracturing his wrist. His doctor explained that the sedatives he had trusted for sleep were partly to blame. The combination of slowed reflexes, reduced alertness, and brain fog created a perfect storm for accidents. Brain fog doesn't just increase the risk of falls, it affects everyday life. Seniors may find it harder to follow conversations, remember appointments, or navigate familiar environments. Tasks that were once routine, preparing a meal, crossing a street, or even managing finances, can suddenly become challenging. While these effects often develop gradually, they accumulate over months or years, creating a hidden decline in cognitive function. What makes this issue even more insidious is that many seniors don't connect brain fog with their sleeping pills. They may attribute confusion, clumsiness, or forgetfulness to normal aging, never realizing that medication is accelerating these changes. This misattribution can delay action and increase risk. Awareness is the first step in protecting your independence. The good news is that brain fog can be mitigated. Reducing or discontinuing sedative use under medical supervision often results in improved clarity, faster reactions, and better coordination. Complementary strategies like morning sunlight exposure, light exercise, hydration, and mental stimulation also enhance cognitive function and alertness. Mr. Hahn, after tapering his medication and incorporating simple morning exercises and brief cognitive games, began noticing improvements within weeks. He was able to walk with more confidence, make decisions faster, and engage in conversations without that mental haze clouding his mind. Another critical factor is the connection between sleep quality and brain health. While sedatives may induce sleep, they often disrupt natural sleep architecture, particularly REM sleep, which is vital for memory consolidation and cognitive function. Without restorative REM sleep, your brain remains under-recharged, contributing to persistent fog and slower reaction times. By replacing sleeping pills with natural sleep strategies, gentle stretches, proper diet, and calming evening routines, seniors can achieve restorative sleep without risking brain function. Ask yourself, do you want your nights to be safe and your mornings clear, or do you want to continue risking falls and confusion for the illusion of sleep? Every day of relying on pills increases risk, but every small change toward natural sleep habits reduces it, strengthens your brain, and protects your independence. In the next section, we will explore morning habits and common mistakes that worsen sleep, highlighting how seniors can unintentionally sabotage their nights and how to correct these behaviors for deeper, safer rest. Understanding this will help you break the cycle of dependency on sedatives and regain both sleep and cognitive clarity. Many seniors don't realize that the quality of their sleep isn't determined only by what happens at night, it starts in the morning. Simple mistakes early in the day can cascade into restless nights, increasing the temptation to rely on sleeping pills. Understanding these habits is key to breaking the cycle and restoring natural restorative sleep. One common mistake is skipping morning sunlight. Your body relies on natural light to regulate its circadian rhythm, which signals when to be awake and when to sleep. Seniors who stay indoors in the morning often experience delayed sleep onset at night, leading to tossing and turning and eventually reliance on sedatives. Even a 20-30-minute walk outside can make a significant difference. Research from Zurich University found that older adults exposed to natural morning light had more consistent sleep schedules and better deep sleep quality at night. Another frequent error is irregular wake-up times. Seniors may sleep in one day and wake early the next, thinking it will catch up their rest. The truth is that inconsistent schedules confuse the brain's internal clock, making it harder to fall asleep at night. Over time, this irregularity reinforces dependence on sleeping pills. Setting a consistent wake-up time, even on weekends, helps regulate melatonin production and promotes deeper, more restorative sleep naturally. Morning caffeine can also sabotage your nights. While many seniors rely on coffee to stay alert, consuming caffeine late in the morning or early afternoon can linger in the body, affecting the ability to fall asleep at night. Caffeine has a half-life of approximately 6 hours, meaning a cup at 2 p.m. may still be active when it's time for bed. Switching to decaffeinated options or limiting caffeine intake to early morning hours can dramatically improve sleep quality without medication. Hydration is another often overlooked factor. Dehydration can cause fatigue during the day, leading seniors to nap excessively, which in turn disrupts nighttime sleep. Overhydration, particularly in the evening, can also be problematic, causing frequent trips to the bathroom at night. Balancing hydration throughout the day, drinking enough fluids in the morning and afternoon while limiting intake in the late evening supports uninterrupted sleep and reduces nighttime dependence on pills. Mrs. Choi, 71, had been struggling with nightly pills for over 5 years. She believed her poor sleep was inevitable, but when she started adjusting her mornings, taking a 30-minute walk in sunlight, drinking coffee only before 10 a.m., and establishing a consistent wake-up time, she noticed dramatic changes. Within 2 weeks, she was falling asleep faster, waking less during the night, and even feeling more alert during the day. These morning habits reduced her dependence on sleeping pills without compromising rest. Another subtle but significant factor is excessive morning screen time. Seniors often check news or social media first thing in the morning. The blue light emitted from screens can disrupt circadian rhythms and interfere with the body's natural production of melatonin. Replacing screen time with gentle stretches, reading a book, or morning meditation allows the body to maintain its natural rhythm and prepare for a healthier sleep cycle at night. Finally, consider the timing of morning meals. Skipping breakfast or eating high-sugar foods first thing in the morning can spike blood sugar, leading to energy crashes and increased fatigue later in the day. These fluctuations may tempt seniors to nap excessively, delaying nighttime sleep and increasing reliance on sedatives. A balanced breakfast with protein, whole grains, and healthy fats stabilizes energy levels and supports consistent sleep patterns. Ask yourself, have you unintentionally sabotaged your nights with morning habits? Small changes, sunlight exposure, consistent wake-up times, controlled caffeine, balanced meals, and reduced screen time can dramatically improve sleep quality, reduce brain fog, and decrease the need for sleeping pills. These adjustments, combined with evening routines and natural sleep boosters, create a foundation for restorative rest without medication. In the next section, we will explore diet and supplements that truly help seniors sleep, including natural foods and safe supplements that enhance deep sleep, protect brain health, and reduce dependence on sedatives. Implementing these strategies will allow you to reclaim nights of restful, pill-free sleep. Many seniors are surprised to learn that the food they eat plays a critical role in sleep quality. It's not just about avoiding caffeine or heavy meals at night. What you consume throughout the day can significantly influence how deeply you sleep, how alert you feel in the morning, and how your brain functions over time. Incorporating the right nutrients and supplements can reduce dependence on sleeping pills and protect both your memory and overall health. One of the most important nutrients for sleep is magnesium. Found in leafy greens, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and whole grains, magnesium helps relax muscles, calm the nervous system, and regulate neurotransmitters that promote sleep. Seniors often consume less magnesium than their bodies need, which can contribute to restless nights. Studies have shown that supplementing with magnesium can improve sleep quality, increase sleep duration, and reduce nighttime awakenings without the risks associated with sedative medications. Tryptophan, an amino acid present in turkey eggs and dairy, is another sleep-promoting nutrient. The body converts tryptophan into serotonin and melatonin chemicals essential for regulating sleep-wake cycles. A small nighttime snack such as yogurt with a few almonds or a boiled egg can provide enough tryptophan to improve sleep naturally. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA and EPA, support brain function and reduce inflammation, which can affect sleep quality. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, or a high-quality fish oil supplement, can help seniors experience deeper, more restorative sleep while protecting cognitive health. Herbal supplements like chamomile, valerian root, and lavender have also been studied for their mild sedative effects. Chamomile tea before bed can reduce sleep latency, the time it takes to fall asleep, without causing grogginess or dependence. Valerian root, when used appropriately, can enhance sleep quality, and lavender essential oil in a diffuser can create a calming environment conducive to deep rest. Consider the story of Mrs. Kang, 69, who had struggled with nightly sleeping pills for over 4 years. After consulting her doctor and nutritionist, she implemented small dietary changes: a morning smoothie rich in spinach and flaxseed, a light protein-rich breakfast, and chamomile tea in the evening. Within 3 weeks, she noticed she fell asleep faster, woke up less frequently, and felt significantly more alert during the day. These simple natural adjustments allowed her to reduce her nightly sedative use, safely protecting both her memory and her independence. Hydration also plays a role. Seniors often reduce fluid intake in the evening to avoid nighttime bathroom trips, but overall dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, and restless sleep. Balanced hydration throughout the day supports both brain function and sleep quality, ensuring your body receives the fluids it needs without disrupting nighttime rest. It's important to remember that supplements should complement, not replace, natural sleep habits. Nutrients are most effective when paired with proper light exposure, consistent wake-up times, physical activity, and relaxing evening routines. By combining diet, hydration, and safe supplementation, seniors can create a sleep-friendly environment that promotes deep, restorative rest without the hidden dangers of daily sleeping pills. Rhetorical question. Ask yourself, why rely on medications that risk your memory, balance, and alertness, when your pantry, your garden, and your daily habits can provide the same benefits safely? By prioritizing nutrition and targeted supplementation, you can restore natural sleep patterns, improve cognitive function, and enjoy the restorative nights your body deserves. In the next section, we will explore how seniors can reclaim their nights without pills, including step-by-step lifestyle routines, patient stories, and evidence-based strategies that combine diet, exercise, and relaxation for the ultimate sleep transformation. Understanding these methods will help you achieve restful, safe, and sustainable sleep. If you've been taking sleeping pills for years, the thought of going to bed without them can feel intimidating. You might worry about tossing and turning, counting hours in frustration, or waking up groggy and disoriented. But the truth is, it's possible to reclaim your nights safely without risking your brain balance or overall health. The key lies in combining lifestyle adjustments, natural sleep boosters, and consistent routines. The first step is establishing a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Your body thrives on routine, and seniors in particular benefit from predictable sleep patterns. Over time, this consistency helps regulate circadian rhythms, making it easier to fall asleep naturally without medication. Next, create a sleep-friendly environment. Ensure your bedroom is cool, quiet, and dark. Invest in comfortable bedding and pillows that support your posture and prevent nighttime discomfort. Small adjustments such as blackout curtains or a white noise machine can dramatically reduce nighttime awakenings and signal to your body that it's time to rest. Physical activity is also essential. Gentle daytime exercise such as walking chair exercises or light stretching boosts energy, improves circulation, and promotes deeper sleep at night. Avoid vigorous exercise immediately before bed, as it can elevate heart rate and delay sleep onset. Mrs. Park 70 incorporated a 20-minute morning walk and evening stretches into her routine. Within 2 weeks, she noticed falling asleep faster and waking less frequently, all without relying on sleeping pills. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques are equally powerful. Practices such as deep breathing, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation before bedtime calm the nervous system, reduce stress, and prepare the brain for restorative sleep. Even 5 to 10 minutes of focused breathing can make a significant difference for seniors struggling with insomnia. Nutrition plays a critical role as well. Avoid heavy or spicy meals late at night, limit caffeine to the morning hours, and consider sleep-promoting snacks like yogurt, a small handful of nuts, or herbal teas. These choices support natural melatonin production, improve digestion, and reduce nighttime awakenings. Another important strategy is gradual tapering under medical supervision if you've been using sleeping pills regularly. Abruptly stopping can cause withdrawal symptoms, rebound insomnia, and anxiety. Work with your healthcare provider to reduce doses slowly while simultaneously implementing natural sleep strategies. Many seniors find that combining tapering with morning sunlight, consistent routines, and diet adjustments results in faster, more sustainable improvements in sleep quality. Mrs. Park's story highlights the power of these combined strategies. She had been taking sleeping pills nightly for 5 years, believing she had no alternative. By following a structured approach, gradual tapering, morning walks, evening stretches, herbal teas, and a consistent sleep schedule, she reclaimed her nights within 3 weeks. Her sleep became deeper, she woke feeling refreshed, and she experienced improved alertness and mental clarity during the day. The transformation was not just physical, but emotional as well. She felt empowered and confident, no longer reliant on medications. It's important to remember that progress may be gradual. Some nights may still feel restless, but with consistent practice, the brain and body adapt. Avoid the temptation to revert to sleeping pills at the first sign of difficulty. Over time, your natural sleep patterns will strengthen and your reliance on medication will diminish. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to wake up every morning alert, balanced, and clear-minded without risking your memory, your mobility, or your independence? By reclaiming your nights naturally, you are protecting not just your sleep but your overall health and quality of life. In the next section, we will conclude with, Your brain deserves a pill-free life, recapping all the strategies discussed, emphasizing safe alternatives and leaving seniors with a clear plan to maintain restful sleep while protecting their memory, cognition, and overall well-being. After everything we've discussed, it's clear daily sleeping pills may offer temporary relief, but the hidden cost is far greater than most seniors realize. Memory lapses, slowed reflexes, increased risk of falls, and even accelerated cognitive decline are the unseen consequences. For years, these medications have been marketed as a harmless solution to sleepless nights, but the research and real-life stories we've explored reveal a far more cautionary truth. Take a moment to reflect on what you've learned, Mrs. Huang, Mr. Choi, Mrs. Park, Mr. Lee, and Mrs. Kang. All seniors who thought their nightly pills were helping discovered the hard way that the very habit they relied on was gradually undermining their brain balance and independence. But their stories also offer hope. Each of them took steps to reclaim natural restorative sleep, incorporating lifestyle adjustments, diet, and safe routines. Their transformations show that it is never too late to regain control over your nights and protect your brain for years to come. So what does a pill-free sleep plan look like? First, establish consistent sleep and wake times. Your body thrives on routine, and a predictable schedule reinforces circadian rhythms, allowing you to fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Pair this with morning sunlight exposure, which strengthens your internal clock, and gentle daytime exercise to boost circulation, energy, and nighttime rests. Next, focus on nutrition and supplementation. Magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, and seeds help relax the nervous system. Tryptophan-containing foods such as yogurt and eggs encourage serotonin and melatonin production. Omega-3 fatty acids from fish or supplements support brain function, while calming teas and herbs, chamomile, valerian root, or lavender promote relaxation without risk of dependency. These natural options protect your brain while improving sleep quality, offering a safer alternative to pills. Evening routines are equally essential. Simple habits like stretching, deep breathing meditation, or listening to calming music signal your body to wind down. Avoid bright screens, heavy meals, and caffeine late in the day. By creating a calming environment, cool, quiet, and dark, you maximize restorative sleep and reduce nighttime awakenings. For those who have been using sleeping pills for years, gradual tapering under medical supervision is critical. Abruptly stopping medication can cause rebound insomnia or anxiety, so work with your healthcare provider to reduce doses slowly while implementing natural strategies. Many seniors find that combining tapering with diet routines and light exposure results in significant improvements in sleep quality, often within just a few weeks. It's important to remember that regaining healthy, pill-free sleep is a step-by-step process. Some nights may feel challenging, and old habits may tempt you back. But every small change, consistent wake-up times, morning walks, evening stretches, natural sleep foods, strengthens your body and brain. Over time, you'll notice sharper memory, faster reactions, improved balance, and more energy during the day. You will also enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing your sleep supports rather than harms your brain and body. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to wake up each morning alert, clear-headed, and confident without relying on medication that risks your memory and independence? Imagine enjoying restful nights, avoiding the fog slips and accidents, and fully engaging in the activities you love. This is the future you can create when you prioritize natural sleep, brain health, and lifestyle adjustments. As we close, I want to leave you with a simple but powerful message. Your brain deserves a pill-free life. The choices you make tonight, your evening routine, diet, light exposure, and exercise directly influence your brain health and quality of sleep. You have the power to break free from reliance on sleeping pills and reclaim nights that are safe, restorative, and revitalizing. Take the first step today. Begin with one adjustment. Wake up at a consistent time tomorrow. Take a short walk in the sunlight. Enjoy a magnesium-rich snack or practice 5 minutes of deep breathing before bed. Each small change compounds over time, building a foundation for healthy sleep and a protected, clear mind. Remember, you are not alone. Millions of seniors face similar challenges, but the solutions are proven practical and safe. By following these strategies, you can experience restorative sleep without jeopardizing your memory balance or overall health. You can reclaim independence, confidence, and energy for daily life. Thank you for watching. Your commitment to learning and applying these strategies is a powerful investment in your health. Start today and give your brain the sleep it truly deserves. Here's to peaceful nights, clear mornings, and a brighter, healthier future without sleeping pills.